All right, so this is me starting up Studio One, and what the hell, plugin scanner, over 1,000 plugins, and it takes a while for it to scan all this. And why? Why have I hoarded all this? Because usually I just use, if I'm making something, maybe 50 of them are constantly on use. So I thought I'd downsize. So I'm gonna get rid of a bunch of plugins that are just hogging up hardware space, making this startup much longer, and just giving me unnecessary options that I don't need and I have really used anyway. So it's time to get rid of them. And I'll show you what I'm gonna get rid of, what I'm gonna leave, and I'll tell you why. And I'll also show why hoarding can be a bad thing. And it's mentality. Oh, it's free. I gotta, no, meh. I mean, all the Persona stock plugins are actually really good, and I use a lot of them all the time when I play around, play some music, mostly for myself. But yeah, they're totally valid. You don't have to look for third-party plugins at all. You can get everything done with those. And yeah, also I've been running into some CPU problems in Studio One. I'm not totally sure what that is about. It just might be that my computer is, having some issues, but it could be that some third party plugin actually just broke my Studio One. So if I have to do clean installs of all my plugins, it's nice to get rid of a lot of them first. So yeah, there we go. The plugin scan took 2 minutes and 24 seconds. Yeah. And because it was the first time opening this, and the next time I open this today, it's of course not going to take so long. But anyways, I can just get rid of all the unnecessary crap and get this working faster and hopefully also more reliably. So here we go. Let's go through the instruments first. And here are my favorites, as we can see. And I'm just gonna drag some of this out, but mostly we're just gonna be looking at the list view, which is kind of small, but I'm just gonna show you my favorites, and then I'll go through all of this. And this is not all. In Studio One, you can click this little wrench here, and it shows me all the plugins that I've actually already like hidden. So yeah, there's quite a lot of that going on too. I've already hidden stuff I don't use. So I mean, uh, I don't use Steven Slade drums. It's and it's a good plugin. Don't get me wrong. This is totally fine. But let's go here, and it's free. You can get it for free. So this is something I always will be using. I'm not gonna get rid of this, and this lets me route my DAW's audio to my screen recording software. I gotta make a video about that. And so yeah, I mean, great. great, just great. But I have addictive drums, which I've bought. I'll be using that one. And then I'll just put this. And this is what I have always, when I do this kind of videos, on my master insert. The Waves L1 Ultra Maximizer. There you go. A limiter. Prevents clipping, so I don't ruin my videos. Those two are always on here, so yeah, I'll be using them. That's for sure. But yeah, since I have addictive drums, which we can see, and that there we can see in some stuff. This is VST3. So when I have this, why would I use the Steven Slate drums, and why do I have it? Why? I got no need for it, because I'm always going to grab this one instead. It has, let's say, more options, which of course can be a good or a bad thing, but then of course I can just and I got all the nice 909, 808. Lean drum sounds here. Heavy, if I want to go metal. I got it all in this plugin. So all the other drum plugins, but I'm gonna get rid of them. And that means getting rid of the Steven Slate thing. I will be probably leaving the IK Multimedia motor drum, and I've made videos about these before. I do think that this one's a great one too, but you know, I just got this one kit here. So this would be totally fine as well. And it's a very comprehensive, free. This is free. So, and then if you don't want to chuck a bunch of money on a drum plugin, yeah, this is my recommendation. Get the IK Multimedia, the free plugins. They are good. I like them. But yeah, I might be uninstalling this one, because yeah, addictive drums, it has everything I need and more. All right. Then we got some fun synths here. And this is something I am going to keep, because I really haven't, well, I do probably have some cool synths that do this kind of sound. Let's turn it up a little. So yeah, I do really like this one, and especially, let's see let's take one of my favorite reverbs here. Let's put it through that just for fun. Let's put some plate on it. So yeah, just a really simple plugin. Yeah, this one's I'm gonna keep. The Arturia ones, yeah, I'm gonna keep these. This was free. So yeah, it's just giving me instantly what I want. If I need the gloss sound, yeah, I'm just gonna. I don't have to search for some other synth for a preset that does that. I know this one does. So yeah, I'm gonna keep. Then what do we have? Yeah, the Arturia ones. I mean, I this must be good. Let's see here. These were free, the augmented mallets, strings, whatnot. And it's also like, what kind of stuff are you doing? I mean, what kind of stuff caters to your needs? I think that's a good thing to think about too. Is it slow? Huh. That's interesting. It looks like it's broken. Let's see this one. Oh no! Yeah, I'm gonna figure out what kind of crap is giving me issues. So Arturia made the chopping board, or I don't know, didn't make the cut or made the cut because I'm gonna be cutting that off. This one, I was gonna make a video about it, but yeah, I'll just get rid of that. I mean, a great little synth, charlatan, but and there's a newer version of this. But as we can see, I can't adjust the UI. It's pretty, let's say, nothing wrong with how it looks or sounds like. Do we have presets? Oh. So, that's the only one. Okay. So yeah, I think I'm going to just get rid of that because I have other stuff that doesn't. Cherry audio. I'll probably keep at least the voltage modular and the expander module, which sounded really nice. And this was free too. Might be still. I'm not sure. What? Oh man, it has ads. Well, that kind of sucks. So. But yeah, it sounds great. It's easy to use. Everything good. There's some good presets here. So I'll probably keep that one. I can just, if I want those kinds of sounds, I know him, and just go through the presets and I'm gonna have what I want. This one I'm gonna keep. It's good. The Torn. This is a free edition of this that came with computer music. I think with computer music magazine. So Plugin Alliance actually sells, and you can get it on sale sometimes. This synth, and I've sometimes pondered about when I saw it on sale, but in the end, meh. I'm like I got synths, and as we can hear, I mean, add a little bit of stuff here, and we get the same sound. Kind of, we would have that pretty fast. I think this actually has probably a phaser. Oh, or it seems maybe not. Maybe not. So we'd have to do that in a different way. With some tweaking. That's once I like these for. I've been making beats, and I have made some, like, I don't know what to call them, but maybe you could call them hip hop rap or something. But I have made some. So I instantly know I'm gonna get some 808 sounds from that. Then this one I like. This was again a free one from Computer Music Magazine. So there you go. So, and it has some cool, lots of presets. I mean, it's simple, easy, and just sounds fantastic for that kind of stuff. And the bass engine works really fine too, really well. Maybe, I don't know, full bucket. I mean, I love the full bucket music stuff, but I rarely do grab any of these. So these might all go on my list to get rid of. Yeah, I'm gonna keep the sublab, some of the high plugins, especially the sequencer, and then I KMultimedia, of course. Yeah, but I rarely ever. I haven't really touched these synths, so I'll probably uninstall those. The drums. I might keep the bass because I do use that sometimes when I'm too lazy to actually play my bass. Isotope. Oh, damn. I haven't used these at all. So I'll probably uninstall those. I mean, these I do use. I bought the Synthmaster one. It's a really nice synth, I think. So that's something I will be using. And yeah, I mean, this is great. Oh, I have so much good presets here. So there we go. Now we have already like all the instruments we need to make a track and more. But yeah, That's ones I'm gonna keep. Might get rid of the player. You know, Loop Master. I got the Bass Master. It was fun, so that one I'm gonna keep. This one, getting rid of. Native instruments. I'm gonna keep the Massive. The other ones, I never really use Contact. I could make a video about that before I get rid of it. It's really a comprehensive. You can do all kinds of, and that's the thing. It's too much actually, just to get into it. Uh, I really like the Novation base station, but I'm kind of, I can just do this one. Was free, a really good sounding free little synth. I mean, I need to think about this one actually. Oh, there we go. It's trying to be that claw sound. So yeah, not getting yeah, it's funny. You know, I mean, let's take the, where did I put the? There we go. So I mean, this is, I just typical together audio. I mean, this is just great. I mean, let's compare it to this, which tries to give the same kind of. No, no, not even close to the sound you expect from a call. So plugin audience, yeah, this is basically the same thing as the that was free too. So it's the same thing, and I think it still might be free. So it's the same thing basically as the this one was this. Do we have a? Oh no, would have been nice to have like a reset here. So, but yeah, it's basically, as what you can see, it pretty much almost looks the same as well. I think this has, there was something added. So there you go. And no presets. What? Damn, that's. Oh, there we go. So. So the same thing. Do I need two of them? No, not really. So one has to go. Scaler 2. This is actually a nice tool. I think I've made videos about this. So yeah, it makes, you can record a chord. Let's do that. And then it gives you these like chord progressions. So and then we can actually click like something like performances. And now when I, let's go. And now when I press C2, And then I could just record the whole thing. Or I think I can also like just drag the chords here and do that, and then just have it play back those chords. There you go. This is a great tool for coming up with so on. And then you can also just change the scale like that. And that kind of stuff. So that's gonna go. The persona stuff, I use presence and impact a lot. And those are my favorites, as you can see. You can have these as your favorites. That's how you make your favorite list in Studio One. Reason, yeah, I'll keep it. These ones, I'll get rid of those, and I'll use the collab probably. So let's see if it's working. An organ thing. So this is. Yeah, really, I like this one. Sounds good. If I need an organ sound, I'll just grab that. These are, I don't know if you can get these anymore or something. I think I bought this like really, it was really cheap. And it's orchestral, I'd say. And then when you add reverb, it starts to sound really like. And you just add a suitable reverb on it, and it starts to sound really good. I don't think you can tweak the user interface any larger, which of course is kind of sucks, but what can you do? Some of these are really like old plugins. Steinberg, I don't know. I can't see myself using this backbone thing. Search. Oh yeah, this is I mean, this synth is so good, totally free. I mean, oh man, I might keep this. How can I make this a bit smaller? It's so big. What the hell? I need it smaller. How do I do it? Ah, come on. Can I? Huh? Oh yeah. Okay. There we go. Ah, just drag it. All right, that's good. So yeah. Yeah, this one has a shit ton of, I mean, this is a cool one. I might keep this just so I can make a video about it, you know. And it is really good. So, and it's free. This one really old. Nah, not gonna use that. It's gonna go. The tall stuff, I like some of that. Will I? No, probably not. So I'll get rid of those. I will use this, and especially for the thing I show in one of my videos, which was this is so funny. The first preset 303. Yeah. So if you want that kind of sound, you take this, you put an arpeggiator on it. there we go. And then. So just for that reason, I know if I need that kind of sound, I'll just grab that. Oh, tune track easy keys. I really dig this one. I bought it. I actually bought it on one of the Black Friday sales. Can I make the user interface any larger? It seems like no. Okay, well, that's the thing again. Old, old, old plugin. I'm not sure if I have updated this. I should check if I can, and if I can then get this bigger, but apparently put the reverb again on. So yeah, good sounding thing. Not gonna get rid of that. I paid for it, so okay. Yuhi, yeah, not gonna probably mess with these, so I'll get rid of those. Ucham, yeah, these can be, but I don't see myself using those, so I'll get rid of them. Universal Audio, not really probably gonna use that one. It's good, but Vital. This is one of those another like free synth that is, well, I think you gotta make an account and register, but oh man, this one's really like good one too. Oh, and then we got the wave stuff. I'm gonna keep all of this, and I do use the Element stereo a lot. I had it like years ago. It was something I used, and yeah, I bought it, all of this. And I'm gonna be using them. The pianos are actually really nice too. And then of course Axfer. Oh, I need to install Serum 2. Those are gonna stay for sure. And then of course addictive drums and addictive keys as well. But yeah, there's quite a lot to slim off and you know, get rid of. And yeah, and then all the old things, all my favorites are gonna stay there, and they're gonna do what they do it really well. And I don't need to be looking at any other plugins. So yeah, next up, let's get to the effects, and that's gonna be, yeah, there's gonna be a lot more stuff there. So all right, so here we are, and we're gonna go through the effects and what makes the cut and what I'm getting rid of. And I already uploaded amplitude on one channel. So this will be my plugin for anything with guitar amps, speaker emulation, bass amps. This will do it all for me, and all the rest I'm just gonna get rid of because I don't need any of that. This will do it all. And of course I have a few real amps, lots of pedals. I got the couple of speakers in my, and I can swap those out to my isolation box that's mic'd up with 2 different mics. So then I can use my real amps and have like a hybrid setup. And I do speak about this on another video on my channel. So I sometimes combine the best of both worlds. And especially if I want to cut down the CPU. So as we can see, the Abbey Road here is taking such, but amplitude is, yeah, it does And what the hell? That PX Oberhausen is like really. I think that's the. Is that the Cherry Audio one, or is that the plugin beauty one? The Modo Drums is also like it's not doing anything basically, but still, and it's good to sometimes just see like what kind of compared to addictive drums. Yeah, so I'm getting rid of the Modo Drums for sure, and that BX Oberhausen, I'm gonna keep that one. I mean, yeah, it's the plug-in Alliance version. Yeah, so I'm gonna get rid of that one. And just checking the CPU, how much it takes. I can weed out some of the weakest ones and compare them with each other. And because then we got the other Oberhausen, which was, well, it's here somewhere, but we can already like I can this one. Yeah. So this is the Cherry Audio. It's not taking nearly as much CPU. So which one I'm gonna keep? Of course, this one. Yeah, I don't need the other one. Taking so much uh, processing power. All right, and yeah, that's gonna be it for amps, speakers. That has the best bang for buck, I'd say, from all the guitar plugins like that. So, and you know, someone might have a different opinion, and that's fine. I don't care. That's just it for me. And then, yeah, I was showing you this one. Sometimes I wanna run my mixes, and I turn this on, and it lets me hear how my mix would sound in this studio, the Abbey Road. And it has three different set of speakers. I've measured my head, and you can actually hook it up onto your uh, webcam, and then when you move your head, this head moves accordingly, and then you can. Let's do this. So. Let's put it on, of course. There we go. So yeah, that's a fun one. And I'm gonna keep all the wave stuff pretty much. Then especially this one. I've mastered some of my songs with this. Again, one Abbey Road Studio plugin, the mastering chain. This is I used to use the isotope one. I do have it probably on here. The ozone, yeah. But I don't know. I think I just had better. My friends agreed that the results when I used that one were better. So yeah, I like that a lot. Then there's another IK multimedia thing. So this is the room. Uh, uh It does that again. It sometimes does that. I don't know why. And they come up with a newer version of this, but it basically what you do is you measure your room, and then it corrects because your room has a mode to it. So some frequencies are, how do you say it? Yeah, well, you can see the graph here. So I had a huge bump around, I'd say 140 hertz. So a lot of like unnecessary. So this balances your frequency spectrum out. You can hear your mixes or whatever you're doing in a much more balanced way. I don't use it all the time, but I do check what I'm doing with it. But the best thing, of course, what I do often is just put it on my phone, listen to it on my headphones, listen to it on a portable speaker, listen to it on not my monitors, crappy speakers, that kind of stuff, and see how it sounds like multiple devices. But this is a fun one, and yeah, I have measured my room. It gave me a correction like this, and you can see that I would, of course, the first thing you'd like to do is do some acoustic treatment before this, but it does the it does the job. It's not a bad tool at all. Then I got some of the plugin alliance stuff. So for example, this one, black box, and this is a saturation plugin, which you can use it in many ways. I like that. So I'm gonna keep that. I got some console plugins or channel strip plugins. And here's the trick I sometimes do. So I have my input channels. Here we go. So sometimes when I'm recording, I just might slap a channel strip on the input and then do already when I'm recording going in, I might do some high pass, a little bit of compression and that kind of stuff. For instance, now you can see that's a lot. So that's not as much. So yeah, that's how I like to use channel strips sometimes. And I'm gonna probably keep, let's actually check. So let's check how much it's all right, it doesn't pop out in any sort of bad way. So yeah, I'm gonna keep that one. And then of course I have some waves channel strips, and here you can go. I got and then of course I got some CLA stuff. And for instance, this one, CLA Epic, which I do like to use, but I think this one actually takes quite a lot of CPU. Let's check. But I've been just keep sticking in the ones I frequently use. So let's take the black box out. Let's check. So yeah, there we go. That's pretty heavy on the CPU, but yeah, it just sounds good. That's not going anywhere. And again, it's a waste plugin. I actually bought a lot of those, or package and then some. So I'll keep all that stuff. Then we got, I think this is the soft tube. Let's put that on there. Here a bit. I got some soft tube plugins. I would love to be able to rescale. You use, oh, actually, yeah, I think it just rescales like this. Yes, there we go. So that kind of, then we got the Arturia stuff, some of that. Let's see if it works. I had a problem with those instruments today, so This was a free. I don't think it's free anymore. So this was a cool one. So yeah, I'm keeping that. Then the variety of sound plugins. These are really good, but do I really use them that much? I mean, uh, no, not really. We could check, of course. Like, I think these probably don't take up a lot of CPU. I would. Oh, yeah, no, not really. And those sound really good. So, but I just don't use them. I always pick up some of my other favorites. Then we got the pre-Sonus stock stuff, which of course I'm gonna keep. This one's a cool one, the Auburn Sounds stuff. Then I got some utility stuff like this, and I do check my mixes with this as well because I can actually just for checking mono and this is a good one, really simple. That's a good one. I like using that. Use it a lot. That's not going anywhere. Then we got the analog obsession stuff, which is again like just great, but do I use it that much? No, not really. And some of the old stuff you can't really resize the user interface or anything. So meh, probably gonna get rid of that. Then we got like, oh, that's the Auburn Sounds again. Then I have the sound toys, some of the free stuff over there. Native instruments. Yeah, I'm gonna keep this is one of the reverbs I use the most. It's like this one. No, that's not. I just want to disengage this one. So, and I think you can hear why it's one of my favorites. It's just. I just like that, and presets are just awesome. You can just flick through them and find something really, really nice. Again, some plugin alliance stuff, Shadow Hills, mastering compressor. Would be nice to be able to resize the user interface, but I don't know how and I don't see an option for that. So that's gonna be, but what can you do? Please do give us that option. Maybe I should update it. I don't know if there's updates in that. Then I got the isotope, some of the isotope stuff. And one of the things I use a lot is the restoration tools. So this is, I use this a lot. I'm not recording in a totally quiet environment. So this really helps me get rid of most of the background noise. So usually all of it. And it does it in a nice way that then when it opens up, let's say the gate, there's not like going on with my sound either. So that's really good. That one I use on all my video edits, basically on my voice. Some Cherry audio. I did get this one, Tape Echo. This is great. I also have the I multimedia version of this. But yeah, that's been great. another one, soft tube. I just like to slap this tape on the mix bus sometimes. I think it's great. This one I actually also like just bought. It was not free. I don't think it has been free. So yeah, but I wanted to have a tape emulation, and I went with this one. I also, as you might have noticed, we had Kramer tape here too. Oh, I can't. So this one is those kind of old ones I haven't got to update, or hasn't been updated, but I can't resize the user interface. But yeah, I got a few ones. I also got an universal audio one, and I probably will keep those as well. What else do we have? Oh yeah, some isotope stuff again. This I often I want to check the balance on my mixes, so I do use this one, and you can actually combine it with the isotope. What was it name? I can't remember the name of that, but you can slap that on the insert on the mix bus, and basically then in here change the EQ of your mix bus a little and get it a bit more balanced. And you can see the visual feedback on here. It's nice. You can probably already hear, but if you can't really tell, oh, what am I lacking or missing, this will give you a little visual feedback on what you could be improving on your mix. I think that might have been, I don't know if it was free at any point or so. And then yeah, the few universal audio things, and the oxide tape is, I think this is great actually, and I've been switching between this and, can I resize it? Yeah, okay, let's make it bigger. Oh, and yeah, I've been switching between this and the soft tube thing, and you can just put it on a channel as an insert too. Works great like that. You can just drive it hard and get some saturation going on. I really dig the Presonus vocoder, so the stock one. And here's the thing, so that's my favorites. I usually just go there and use those. And it wasn't a whole lot of plugins, I'd say. I mean, the list ain't that long. All right. But then let's check, if I click this and check all the goddamn plugins I have here. I mean, damn, there's so much stuff. I'm just gonna get rid of a whole bunch of this, because what the hell? Do I use that ever? No, it's hidden. The audio assault. Audio assault. This is actually another good sounding guitar amp thing, but I just use amplitude. So why do I have that? I'm just trying to make things a bit more simpler for myself, and then maybe I'll get some music done. I mean, that was great too, but still, I'm not going to be using that. I'll just grab amplitude instead. No, not going to use those. There's a little look into what my favorites are. This is going to be my approach from now on. So less free plugin hoarding. I don't know. Maybe more music playing and videos about that stuff. And here we go, the results. Let's see how fast it is now with the plugin scan. I got rid of basically half. And as we can see, it's much faster. And I pretty much kept the stuff I was going to. Maybe I left a few. But yeah, I got rid of a ton of shit. It also saved me 30 gigabytes of hard drive space. So that's really nice as well. The last time I think it was at least over 3 minutes to scan all of it. And it was like 1200 plugins or so. So, and now it took under a minute. So that's a huge improvement. And then if I open this second time today, it will just like almost bling, and it's going to be under 10 seconds when it opens up. So there we go. And now I don't have all those useless options there to distract me from whatever the hell I'm about to do. So yeah, I do recommend doing this from time to time. And now I'm off. Do something else. Bye.